What's up, everybody? It's your boy Steve B in the house, and I'm gonna do a little quarantine video, show you what I'm doing to pass my time. But yeah, back here is not. It is not a bong. It is a didgeridoo. Let me show you this. It's got some cool designs on it, painted on it, but all it is a hollowed out tree, and it's cut on both ends. And basically what you do with it is there's all kinds of techniques that you could do to play on it, but basically all you're doing is lip buzzing, and like the hole right here you put over your mouth and you buzz it like a mouthpiece, and the whole tree vibrates and the whole room vibrates, and you can make all kinds of cool sounds. Now, I'm no expert at playing this thing. I know the general technique because I'm a brass player, so it's like a big mouthpiece for me. Almost like a tuba mouthpiece. This is probably bigger than a tuba mouthpiece. But yeah, I mean, I can't circular breathe, and maybe I'll talk about that later, but let me show you what I can do. Is this recording? I think so. Like that. And it's like relaxing, you know. Uh, you can't play too many notes. You can't play any notes on it really, but you could change the pitch of the sound just the way like you could change a pitch if you're like free buzzing on a mouthpiece. But there's not anywhere near as much range. So there's calls that you can do because the Aboriginals try to mimic some Australian like animals, and they could do calls with it. They could signal people with these things. Um, but if you've seen like Crocodile Dundee, they have music with these in the background. You just didn't know that it was a didgeridoo. So, but the only thing that I haven't really mastered on it, and it's really hard, is circular breathing, which is basically a continuous flow of air. Which you might say, well, that's impossible. You can't do continuous air. You got to breathe. Well, what you do is when you start running out of breath, you like puff your cheeks out like a frog, and you get like a pocket of air. So while you're breathing, that pocket of air like continues like maybe 1 or 2 seconds worth of sound, but to the unknown person it sounds like that there's a continuous like flow of buzzing. So it's really hard to do. I've done tutorials trying to do it. I can't do it. I'd like to do that. Maybe if we're stuck here, maybe I'll learn how to circular breathe. But I think that it's easier for some people than others because I got small cheeks. You know what I mean? So like it might be a lot more difficult for me to master this technique. So I'll keep you updated, and hopefully people are finding something fun and creative to do during the quarantine. Peace out.